This lesson is going to be about the Flam. Specifically, it's going to be a beginner type fill that you can use to begin putting it on the drum kit. I found back in the day when I first started putting my rudiments on the drum kit, if I could find just one application, then the rest would kind of grow from there. So I'm hoping this application for the Flam will do that for you and kind of catapult you into other areas of putting the Flam around the drum kit. Speaking of when I first started drumming, I was thinking about the other day the first song I learned on the drums, and that was the Sweater Song. I set my drums up real quick, and then I just I got my, back then as a CD player, and I put on that Blue album, the Weezer album, and it was the Sweater Song. That's the first one I remember sitting in my living room. It was the first time I ever played along to a song. So what was the first song you ever played along to? Put that in the comments section below. All right, now let's look at this fill. This is essentially going to be a 4-note pattern, but let's get the hands together first. We're going to lead with a left-handed Flam that we're going to accent. Now a Flam is a grace note and a primary note together. So a Flam sounds like this. The grace note is not near as loud as the primary note. Now I'm going to do a left-handed Flam. That means the grace note's going to be in my right hand, primary note's in my left hand, and it's going to go left-handed Flam, right, left. Now that you have the hands together, let's put a kick drum with it. All right, we're going to do this in 16th notes. You count 16th notes, 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. So this 4-note pattern, we're going to tag a kick drum on the end of it. So it's going to go 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a. Now you're saying, that's great, Stephen. I got the hands together, I got the foot in there. What's next? Well, the next thing we're going to do is we're actually going to add a floor tom to it. I like splitting my Flams up across voices. So I'm going to take my right hand and I'm going to put it on the floor tom and I'm going to play that grace note there. So now it's going to go left on the snare drum, right on the floor tom. So Flam, right, left, kick. We're going to do that 3 times. And since this fill is going to be a full measure or 16 16th notes, if we do that 4-note pattern 3 times, that leaves us with how many notes left, right? I know, I'm asking for some higher math. It leaves us with 4 notes, okay? So to round that out, I'm simply going to do 4 16th notes here on my snare drum, but I like to shape my fills a little bit. So we already have some articulation where we're accenting the Flam. Now I want to take those 4 16th notes and I want to do what's called a crescendo. So they're going to get louder. The crescendo I tag on the end of that, that's just a personal preference. Drum fills, we can shape them however we want to. But take this fill, experiment with it, and then come up with your own version of it. Don't forget to put the comment below of the first song that you played along with. If you like this lesson, I have a ton of lessons on the website. I've got a whole membership area. Please feel free to jump over and check that out. You can follow the link below as well. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, on the Insta, Facebook, Twitter, or you can jump on the email list and you'll be able to find out about all the new lessons that come out. And I do a lot of freebies on the email list that I don't post here. So be sure and sign up. All those links are below this. But whatever you do, I'll see you here in the next video.